Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how to install LED light strip into your car. These are the tools and materials we're gonna need. A wipe to clean the area you're gonna install, a Phillips screwdriver, a very small flat screwdriver, a pry bar, electric tape, and a metal wire as our fishing line. And these are the two LEDs you can buy from Amazon. For this one, you just search car trunk LED, then this one will pop up. So this is another one. You're gonna search for keyword cob 12 volts 3 mm. So this is a design for car, so it has some special features. But actually this is a prototype I made to fit my car, because this one doesn't fit. I'll show you why it doesn't fit. This is not a universal fit. It doesn't guarantee it fits your car. So I cut this part. Is a cutoff from this line. So from this part we can see it got a fuse to protect your electrical system, and it has a pin at the end of the wire, so make our install way easier. And another difference is that we can see obviously this one is way bigger and heavier compared to this one if we compare the cross section. All right, so another big difference is that this one doesn't come with the back tape because it's not designed to install that way, and this one have back tape, make our life way easier when you install. Price wise, the LED light for car trunk will cost you less than $30 on Amazon, and this one gonna cost you a little bit over $20 on Amazon. And remember, again, this is the prototype I made. I already customized to fit 99% of the vehicles in the market, and I already sent the prototype to factory, and I have a link in the description. If you are interested, you can order today and it will be at your doorstep within 20 business days. Before installation, I want to talk a little bit about the different types of a trunk light. One type is on the top of your car. We can see you have 3 modes: off, on when tailgate is on, and always on, 3 modes. This one I rather call it real dome light. Another type is on the side of your vehicle. You only have 2 modes: off or on. This is why this LED light does not guarantee fit, because it doesn't have any back tape. So the way to install it is to put it in between your weather strip and your trim piece. As you can see, my Honda Element doesn't have enough space here to fit the LED strip. I already tried to put a tape on the back and I tape it around the trunk area, but this product is too heavy, so the tape won't hold it, and it's fall off in about 3 days. From now on, I'm gonna use my prototype to demonstrate you how to do the installation. I'm gonna install on the trunk light first. So for this kind of trunk light, there's usually a notch on the side, either here or here. This one's on this side, so just pry it out. You're gonna pop. So this is the light. And another thing is you're probably gonna have to take out the screwdriver here. I already took it out, because you need to pop this trim piece a little bit so you can feed your wire from here and out from here. We need to tape the fishing wire with our wire together. For my prototype, the wire is too long because I cut off the entire piece from the other LED light and connect to the existing wire of this one. But the actual product, the wire won't be this long. It's only about a little bit more than 1 feet, so it won't be this long. And we just fish it here, and we can already see our wire here. So we push through the wire and they come out, and then we can take out the fishing wire and leave it as that. Next step, we're trying to connect the wire with our power source, which is the connector of a trunk light. If we look into the connector, we can see we've got two wires and we can see the metal parts inside the connector. So what we're gonna do is to stick the needle and make sure it contact with the metal part and stick in another one like that. All right, so if nothing happens, means we got the wrong side. So we switch it back and put the pin in. All right, so we got light, which means now we got the right side. Before put the trunk light back, you're gonna want to use electric tape to tape this area just to secure the pins and the connector, and you can simply push it back in like that. And now, since the light come with back tape, come with a tape on the back, and we already cleaned the weather strip, so we can simply run the light in the weather strip all the way and ends here. So before that, let's test the light, see if it sync with the door. All right, let me close the door. All right, I'm closing the tailgate. One more thing, if in the end the light is too long, you can actually cut it, but you make sure you're gonna cut into this cross section. Cut it half by the copper connector here. Now let me show you how to install the LED in the dome light. Firstly, we need to take out the lens. Usually gonna have 4 notches on the side, so the way to do it is to use a small screwdriver, push inwards and pull downwards, so it will come out like that. And sometimes it also comes with screws, so I already took it out, the screw here and the screw here. And the next step, we're gonna take out this trim piece. To do that, we're gonna need our pry tool. Pry into this side and just pull it down, so it's gonna pop. It's held by 2 clips here, and a few clips with this piece. Now we look into the connector, we can also see the metal piece in between. So what we're gonna do is to stick our needle into here and here to see if it lights up. If not, we switch our needle. We found the connection right and it's light up. So now you have 2 options. First one is simply tape it and put everything back. But you're gonna have one drawback, which is that when the tailgate opens, this light will always light on. If you don't intend to open your tailgate for a long time, then this will be fine for you. But for Honda Element, a lot of owners probably gonna sit on the tailgate for maybe a couple hours. So if you keep your lights on, you're gonna drain power from your battery. So if you don't want that, you're gonna take out the negative and connect it elsewhere. The difference between a dome light with a regular trunk light is that dome light comes with 3 different modes: off, on when tailgate is open, and always on. So what we want is that when we open our tailgate, we still can switch off the dome light together with the LED. Unfortunately, we cannot have fully control over the LED on all 3 modes, which means the always on and on with tailgate open, we have to choose one. I will prefer on with tailgate open, and I don't use always on anyway. Now we use electric tape to secure the hot wire, put a connector back in, turn on the light into the middle mode, which is on when tailgate is open, and use our negative to test which metal we should attach it to, just like that. Okay, so the light didn't light up, and how about here? Okay, so this one, the light actually light up. See that? It light up. So this is the metal we're gonna attach this needle to. This is another time the needle came into very handy. As you can see, I actually have a hole here, so I stick the needle through and I bend it, so it will make very good contact with this piece of metal, and I'm gonna tape it over to secure it. Bear in mind that you want to keep away from the bulb, because when it's working, it can be really hot. The tape job doesn't have to be perfect. I've already used the LED light for over 8 months. Like that, it works fine. So I got my prototype LED light taped all around. Now it's the moment of truth. Let's turn it on. Oh yeah, it turns on. Let's plug. Yeah, it turns off and it comes on again. The prototype is not perfect, but it serves the purpose of this video. I'm gonna replace the light with my actual product anyway. So you can see from here, I'm short for about 2 inches, and 2 colors are different for 2 sides. That's because I use 2 different LEDs to join them together. The actual product will be long enough and will be the bright, warm color on the right hand side. Alright, that's it for the video. One more thing you need to be aware if you have a dome light as your trunk light, which is the screw here. This screw is controlling the ground to the chassis if you over tight it. If you keep your eye on the light, you can see the light fluctuate and it become very bright when you tighten the screw all the way down. This is the time when you connect to the chassis, and it's actually the always on mode. If you don't believe me, I've turned into the middle one and close the trunk, it will stay on. See that? It stays on. A simple way to solve the problem is add an insulation layer. I use the electric tape. It's not pretty, but it will do the job. And you need to remember, avoid over tight the screw.